welcome. We're at Tamarama, and Craig and I, we've been down here since about 4:30, quarter to 5 this morning, and we're fishing Tamarama Beach. For you people who don't know, in the eastern suburbs, it's a very unique beach. As you can see, it's a very small beach, and we're fishing this gutter on the left hand side. It's a very fast surging tide. I've got a heavier system on. Now, before joining you guys now, in the dark, we caught a few really good fish. Now Craig caught a 31 whiting. I've caught a couple of 31s, a brim, and a rock cod. So, and now Craig's just on now. So you're going to have a look through here now. The gutter's good. Tamarama's a very gnarly beach, so you've got to be really careful how to fish it. Now, CJ's been bitten off twice so far this morning. He's had a massive tangle, but he's back in action now, and he's pumping this gutter here. So again, he's bringing this up. And notice how he's just bringing it up with the water through here. This wave should bring it in for him through here now. So he's got that. Looks like another small whiting. He doesn't want to get wet because it's a bit cold. What do you got there? Okay, so he's got a doubler. Look at that, eh? So we've got a little brim and a whiting, both undersized, but that's a good sign. Very good sign. Very good double up, CJ. Hey, back in the power. They're very good. Back in the water. So again, Tamarama, we look at Tamarama now. We've got this gutter working through here. CJ just pulled in 2 undersized fish, but that's a good sign we're fishing in the gutter. Here, now you look at this around, it's a very small beach and a very gnarly beach. I keep on thinking to myself, in summertime this would be absolute nightmare, so I wouldn't come down here in summertime. And also you have a lot of conflict, you know, with your board riders actually going out in the morning as well, so you've got to be careful. It's a very big shore break, so you've got to be careful not to lose your footing with your cast as well. We're using smaller rods and going out. We'll show you the fish that we caught previously just at night time, because the GoPro couldn't pick that up, but CJ's just launched into that gutter. His first cast in say about 45 minutes. He picked up those 2 straight away. You can see it really breaking out through here. A lot of people don't fish Tamarama because, again, you got this one gutter through here. It pushes you to the rocks where you get a lot of snags. So I'm fishing a bit heavy this morning, a bigger star sinker. CJ's fishing a bit lighter. We'll try and bring you some more action now with the light so the camera can pick it up. But again, we did go well this morning with some really good size whiting, which we'll show you later on. Now they call this place Glamarama. So Glamarama is because of its very prestigious area. There's a bit of coin in this area. No one fishes Tamarama Beach. The glamour concerns all the beautiful people, beautiful women, beautiful men again, come down through here. And you can see again, like, everyone's down here playing touch footy before they go to school. This is a weekday. In winter, it's 10 degrees and a bit of a wind chill coming up through now. And we've got a bit of cloud cover, which is a-okay. We're coming up to a high tide, so they say, about a couple of hours time, but we won't make that. We'll be here for a 2-hour session and then disappear. Alright, so we'll get back to you very shortly if we catch anything. I like this formation coming through here. When the waves settle down, you can actually see the defined gutter here, which is to my right and sweeping over about 50-60 meters through there. That's where the fish are lurking, just behind that breaker through there coming through. Now Craig got bitten off twice this morning, so there might have been it took him out quite a considerable volume break, so it might have been a big chopper tailer that was coming here. And the Tamarama beach is known for its big brim. So, but again, right conditions, right time. I've only caught a couple of undersized brim this morning, but there's no one out surfing because it's just not breaking too well for anyone, which is to our advantage. We're not sharing the beach with anyone, it's just for ourselves, which is quite good. Yep. Good little area. It's probably unique down here. They're seeing a couple of hard-head fishermen fishing at Tamarama Beach. They're going, what the hell's going on? Not in my backyard. Well, the shaggers, we fish anywhere in the eastern suburbs. We're the old local lads. And hey, Suburban series. We're taking you to all the places where you don't normally fish. And again, from Maroubra to Bondi to Coogee to Bronte to Malabar, we're going to give it to you so you can form your own opinion of what you want to do and how you want to come down here. The parking's a bit of a nightmare through here. You got a 2-hour parking, and it's pretty hectic to get parking in close. And you got the restrictions also for residential parking, which again limits your time you can actually stay down here. So I think a good early morning session and an evening session. Forget about daylight saving down here. You wouldn't be able to fish daylight saving here at all. Just too popular. The beach is just too popular. Look at this gutter here now. Those waves decreasing. The light coming up now. It's got fish written all on it. But I think we might have seen the best of it this morning at about 4:30. It was really good. Of course it is. I can't show you the stuff that we caught. I'm a fisherman, not a video producer, so you don't get the best quality videos, but we do our best. As I said, we're fishermen first and video people second, but we just like to have fun, put it together. The hands are freezing at the moment, 10 degrees. Don't get your hands wet in winter, guys, at Tamarama. I'll tell you what. Okay, so CJ's working this side through here again. He's using a lighter weight, and he's got something else on through here now, and it's giving a good fight, and he's keeping his rod low. And he's now bringing it, and that's a great size there if he gets that in there. Now look at this, if he brings this in, bring this in through here, he's got a beautiful ludwig. So that means he's fishing close to the rocks there. And that's a beautiful ludwig there, on worm. And that's a beauty. And it just goes to show that if you're fishing off the beach and you're fishing close to these rocks, you can catch anything. And that is a good sized blackfish. Beach fishing for blackfish, CJ. Unbelievable, eh? Doesn't get any better than that, hey? And I think he's going to throw that back, but he's not no, I'll have to bleed him. Yeah, but if you want him, you can, yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll keep him. Yeah, we'll keep him through here. Have you got a knife if you can cut his throat? Just cut it up through there and just bleed it. And beautiful, look at CJ's donated the fish to my family. We're doing it very hard at the moment. So we're surviving off the land. So CJ's going to put him to bed. So when you catch a blackfish, you should always bleed them. And what I mean by bleeding is cutting underneath the neck and cracking the neck and bleeding them out. 37, a 37, that's a good size ludwig for blackfish off a beach. Yes, okay, you can see my setup now. I've got a heavier sinker on because of just the turbulence and the waves. You've got to fish the areas to the conditions, so what's right for one beach may not be right for the next. So you look at these really big breaks coming in through here now. You just gotta be careful you don't get washed off your feet if you want to go cast closer to the water. Again, because we're only using small rods, and you know, it's all happening. Hey? CJ was just saying these pigeons here just threw into his line, so would have been interesting catch a Tamarama shag pigeon catcher. So again, the lifeguards come down through here. He's pushing the beach closed sign, dangerous conditions. So we're fishing the closed conditions here, guys. Again, very, very rough, very rough. But we see how we go. You're waiting for me to say that. See how we go. But big conditions. So I'm on here now. So I've just got a good hit. Put the closed beach conditions on. And we're fishing. I've got one through here. You hit it hard, some of that big wave. I've got a good bit of a pull here. This is good. Pull a bit of drag on me. Might be one of CJ's blackfish. Size one through here too. He's just stuck in that current through in here, and he's getting closer now to this beach. Just sort of wash him up now with this, if we can. Oh, he just got off. Oh, he just. That was a good size whiting, team. Oh, unbelievable. Well, that really annoys any fisherman, I suppose, to lose a fish that close. But a lot of people were saying, oh, you should have washed it up. You should have done that. Yeah. I hear you. I thought I was doing everything right there. I was going to wash him up on that wave, but again, probably just a lipped him. And the one that got away. It's the one that got away. That's fishing, isn't it, eh? That's fishing. The one that got away. Keeps us coming back. So it's the man, he just said, hey, listen, where's your lines? That's good. So he just swam away from the line to the right, which is great, you know. People working in with each other. It's pretty good. Everyone's there. All the touch footballers are coming down here. All the local lads, yeah. Beautiful boys. They're all getting down through there. Tamarama locals. Alright, so we've got the gutter through here now. It's a bit gnarly. CJ's is going off to work now. So he's come here for the early and then do the business that he has to do. I think he enjoyed himself. I think he got a good whiting, a good blackfish, and a combo whiting and brim that we showed you off the beach, and two big hits that took him for a run right out this gutter. We couldn't show you that because it was dark. The GoPro doesn't pick that up, and I got another hit here now. So hopefully I won't lose this one that I did last time, because that was a bit of a poor effort on my behalf. That's fishing, but you do lose fish. You just got to keep on coming back and learn from it. And no matter how long you've been fishing, you always learn and you always self-analyse, going, oh, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong this time? What can I do better next time? And but yeah, there's really big conditions through here, Tama. So again, I'm going to take my time. That last one, the big wave crashed on the line and brought up, so I'm going to bring him up with this. I know everyone says bring him up with the wash, because you've got such a big surf. Sometimes you've got all the pull all the way through here and here, as you can see it there now. So I'm going to wash him up and see what the story is here now. Okay, so there he is. Yeah, that's a nice brim. That's a nice brim. So he just smashed it. So I was just telling you about the different beaches, how they have different fish near the area. The Tamarama is known for its good sized brim, and he just hit hard. That one through there, it was no problems of losing him. Through here, that's a good Tamarama brim. As I said before in the other videos, you're going to make a decision sometimes when to pull up stumps, when enough's enough. And you know, we'll see if we can produce another little brim or something for us before we go, just to say that Tamarama can get the seal of approval, and we can move on to the next Suburban beach. It's quite good. CJ's very excited. He wants to go to the next beach, which is fantastic. We're trying to get all the shaggers back together again. We don't see each other a lot. A lot of people are very busy in the shagger group nowadays with commitments, and I'm retired, and I'm starting to get back into stuff again that I hadn't done for quite a while. But it's always good to reconnect with the guys you fished a lot with, and to see them just wanting to have a go. It sort of made my day, you know, with fishing with mates, just going out and being together. I think that's what it's about too. It is for me. I know a lot of people like to fish by themselves, even though we were 30 or 40 metres apart. It was nice. It was a warm fuzzy feeling on a 10-degree day. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's getting really gnarly here now, and there's no real formation coming through here, which the fish actually can't get into the beach now. The swell's coming up. As you can see, the dangerous current and the beach closed signs are up. I've got one last cast in there, and then it'll be stumps. The last cast is always the best cast, they say. So we're out where that wave is there now, in this ditch, or this undertow rip, and it's pulling me right out, but I don't think any fish are coming in now. We've had a good session anyway, team, and we'll persevere here for another 5 minutes, and time to go home, warm shower, and see what's up for the day. Thanks for joining us once again. Okay, shaggers, this is what we got at Tamarama, and we've got a lot of throwbacks, but you can see the quality of the fish here at Tamarama on this little small area through here. Well, the weather's not conducive to the fishing here anymore, but there's some decent sized fish there, and a couple of good ones that are lost as well. So we'll take care of these fish, and we'll catch you later. Okay, so this is Tama. So you can actually see the rip where we were fishing, and all the way through here. So we were pumping the left hand side from about 4:30 this morning. I have to say the early morning session was good in the dark, but when the swell actually came up, it became pretty turbulent. It did drop off quite a bit. The access is down through here, not too bad. CJ had got a good Ludwig, a nice whiting, 2 bust-offs, and a few other little small species that were throwbacks. Myself as well, got a few good fish. Lost a good one through stupidity, but that's fishing, isn't it? You're still old enough, you do it long enough, but you still can lose a fish. The beach is closed at the moment, and again you've got a little kiosk over here for coffee if you're inclined to do that. Okay, and you've got your parking through here, which is good luck. So it's very hectic on a summer's day, and a small beach with a small window, and when you put that in line with all the people that use the beach and the surface that come on, there's going to be definitely a conflict between fishermen, surfers and swimmers. So you'd be very wary of fishing through here, only early mornings or late in the evenings. And the Tamarama or Tamarama in the Suburban series, it did pay off, and you can see that swell out there now. It's coming in, which has really sort of destroyed the beach and the fishing. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that little session, and we'll get back to you for the next one in the series of suburban fishing in the eastern suburbs. Okay, Shaggers, so this is the Tamarama measure. So today, I'm happy with a 36 Ludwig, that blackfish that CJ caught. A 35. Let's have a look at 34 and a half, eh? Oh, I'd say 35. Yeah, 35. I'll go 35. There we go. 31. And a 32. Considering you know, and CJ's, I don't know what the measurement of his one he got for his whiting is yet. But we did have a lot of throwbacks. Also 2 bust-offs that Craig got charged out of the gutter and out to sea, and got snapped. He was on a 10-pound leader, so it was a snap, so either a tropicana or something else. So a successful day again. As you know,